By the power of Point Dread, we're going to open up Zodac from the Masters of the Universe Origins line. We'll talk about his character and his figure. The only thing I owned from the original line was the Point Dread playset, so I always had the book. Always dreamed of having the figures, and there's no Zodac on the back to advertise the toys, but he was in the story, so I did know of him and see his image from this and, of course, in the cartoon in a few episodes. Honestly, because of his helmet, thought he had something to do with the giant ants in the story, but not really. That is what I'm getting my collection from, is represent the old toy line and characters that were in the cartoon. So Zodac checks that box. Take a look at him here. A little comic book included, even kind of has Point Dread in it. He-Man is flying in it with Roboto. Zodac is kind of in this dimensional area where Skeletor is trying to get some level of power. He's got his chair that he doesn't have with him. And you can see his gun is gray here. Your hubris. I always tear the corners off the comics. It's kind of stuck. You gotta be careful of that, not to rip your comic. We have Zodac here. He's got the hairy kind of chest instead of just the muscle chest of a beast man, which is weird because he has the monster kind of feet and these monstery kind of arms as well, like from Skeletor and other evil monstery characters. He even seems to have clawed fingertips. If you look really closely at the fingertips. But he's clearly a human skin tone, so he's kind of a weird in-between there. He has the monstery bits, but clearly very human face and skin. I guess that just adds to some of his mystery and things with his really wacky and cool helmet design. I think Zodac was probably an attempt with all the sort of Marvel and even DC comic characters that were these cosmic beings that were, I'm so powerful I can't even interfere in your tiny, pitiful battle, but I will because I have reasons. Yeah, you're not so high and mighty. Come on, man. Got that kind of W chest piece that was some kind of weird thing where they did a black one on the He-Man, and I don't know what the hell that's about. That's a weird, I don't know. We're just collecting stuff from the cartoon. Let's just get his pistol out, which seems a little different. I think the old one might have had a hole in the middle to show that, but this is just it's very just straight. Not a lot of craziness going on, but has that unique kind of shape there. Almost looks like a baton or tonfa kind of thing, but this is cosmic-y, spacey weapon blaster. Of course, Zodac had some different powers about teleporting through dimensions and the portals, and could move things and people with his mind, so it's kind of a mystery of what his powers really were and what he could really do. He tried to play the neutral game, although he was clearly, never really had to stop He-Man from doing anything too crazy or drastic, because it's not like He-Man was just gonna kill all the bad guys or anything crazy anyway, so he tries to say neutral, but really the only person he ever had to try and stop was, villains trying to get a hold of things they shouldn't use. He has a good connection with the Point Dread, giving that to He-Man in that comic, and multiple episodes in the cartoon. He has a unique look with him amongst the Masters of the Universe characters. He was in the first line released before, so just now they're getting to him in some later waves here. He's always kind of depicted as gloves here, so they didn't do that. They just made it be his skin, but he does have the boots. I was going to mention in the artwork, they have his chair here, and it's colored pretty strangely with the yellow, because that's the chair that comes with the Castle Grayskull. So once I get that playset, that might be kind of an accessory I give to Zodac, because the Grayskull doesn't really need a throne anyway, and I'll probably display the Castle Grayskull likely facing the other way, so I don't really get to see all the stuff that's supposed to be inside. So Zodac's display will definitely be enhanced once we get Castle Grayskull itself also, which he kind of has a connection to anyway about whatever cosmic group or council he was a part of in whichever Master's story you're kind of looking at. But he's sometimes linked to the power of Castle Grayskull anyway. So we'll wait and see if we can give him his chair and open all my Masters of the Universe figures here. So get subscribed. And we'll check out more Masters of the Universe Origins figures. So I'll see you in the next video. Wow. Halt. You are in violation of cosmic law.